We're going to look at something that we make and grow here at Loveblock that's very dear to both Kim and my hearts, and probably quite a popular tipple for us in this neck of the woods as well, and that is Pinot Gris. It comes from a small 2-hectare little vineyard that's right next to the Sauvignon vineyard that we talked about before. This little one is called Triangle, not that it looks like a triangle, but however. Again, tucked just away under the foothills, and on nice even soil. So that we planted that little vineyard in 2004. We've been practicing organics there since 2008, and the wine's been certified in 2012. So obviously with organics, this has had quite an impact on, well, we believe it's had quite an impact on the way the wine tastes and the way we manage the grapes. In that, with Pinot Gris, of course, the tightrope that you walk as a viticulturist, as a winemaker, is the alcohol sugar tightrope, in that the flavors ordinarily, those lovely rich flavors, you know, that you associate with Pinot Gris, like the beautiful melons and things, come on when the sugar levels need to be quite high, so at high Brix. So then, of course, you have to battle, and we then send it off to winery, and then they have to battle with the sugar alcohol balance, because obviously if you pick too early, you will have manageable alcohol, but you're not going to have those beautiful flavors. And conversely, if you pick for flavor and it's really, you wait for those beautiful ripe flavors to come on, then you might have sky high alcohols as the sugars ferment. What we've seen with organics, and also as the vines are aging around the valley, people are noticing that, is that the flavors, the ripe flavors, come on at lower Brix. So with that bit of stress, this brings it on. So it means we can pick the grapes at lower sugar levels, which allows us to deliver to you a wine with manageable alcohol and full flavor. That's taken us quite a few years, as if I say us, I mean as New Zealand winemakers, to achieve. But it's great that we can do those dry styles across the regions of New Zealand. So looking at the wine, you get this lovely, lightly perfumed nose of Asian pear, or what we call nashi pear, and florals. So the nose may be a little bit more elegant and constrained, so it doesn't leap so much out of the glass at you, but it's really on the palate that this wine comes alive. And you get things like pear, and probably the most pronounced is when you wrap rock melon in prosciutto, because look at this, you can just taste the beauty of the fattiness and the saltiness, followed by all the sweet and ripe melon flavors. That's really what I get in this wine. There's definitely a savory undertone with a rich rock melon, and some beautiful pineapple as well, one of my favorite summer fruits. So it then of course lingers beautifully with on citrus and apple. And the wine, I think, you know, if you take it to a wine show, it tends to fall over next to the big wines because it's more texture based than big aroma based. But this is what we get from our corner of the world, and how it's made. So big seller here in New Zealand, and we see that happening in other countries as well, even the US.